hard living this life.
No, it really is. So I just got a text from my wife. It's a text to me and her mom. She said, I'm divorced and I still, mom. A blog has accused him of cheating on me, so I'm done. Like, that's what I'm dealing with in real life. Like, in real life, see what it says? Yep, the girl who used to work with him. So this is what I'm really dealing with. And that's I'm going to be as transparent as I can be, because this is what happens when you play like this. You play on people's lives. You play on whatever they may be dealing with. And they have to deal with real circumstances. So this is what I'm dealing with this morning.
Breaking news in the world of love and hip-hop that has left everyone absolutely stunned. The fairy tale romance between young Jock and Kendra that captured our hearts has crumbled before our eyes. What started as a dream come true, with fans eagerly anticipating a lavish celebration of love, has descended into heartbreak. The devastating reality? Jock has officially ended things with Kendra, leaving everyone wondering what could have possibly gone so wrong. Hold tight, because we're about to uncover the shocking truth behind this relationship's dramatic downfall.
Because as a man, guess what? I got to stand on mine too. Guess what? Let me tell you something. I didn't go to college. Guess what? I want my kids to go to college. You can say that right now. I don't want them to go that direction. I want them to go to college. I can say that with you too. Right. But don't sit here in front of the world, in front of the media, and say, oh, I would want my son or your son to be like you. No. No, you don't put no respect on my name. I'm successful. I take care of my kids. Ain't none of my kids out here in dire need of love and support. So we're gonna do that. Right? So I don't appreciate that. Because there's some things about you that I can say, I'm not gonna do that. I respect you. I love you enough.
I want this magazine to know
I respect
about me. You don't want your daughter.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Be my guest. I'm not going to be slighted.
I'm not going to do it. That's where we are.
Insert clip from 1-5 to 2-4. Let us delve deeper into this captivating yet turbulent relationship. Young Jock, the charismatic Atlanta-based hip-hop star, had already established himself as a prominent figure in both reality television and music. His magnetic personality and easygoing demeanor made him a beloved veteran of love and hip-hop. However, when he encountered Kendra Robinson, he wasn't exactly starting with a clean slate. He was already father to 8 children from previous relationships. Kendra represented everything different from Jock's world. Their stark contrasts made them an intriguing pair to watch, capturing everyone's attention. Despite numerous obstacles, they finally sealed their commitment in marriage in 2021, and their relationship became a central storyline on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Viewers were granted unprecedented access to their highest highs and lowest lows. While their chemistry was undeniable, complications arose almost immediately. The first major hurdle, Jock's intricate web of relationships with 4 previous wives and his 8 children. Kendra struggled immensely with this reality, finding it increasingly difficult to carve out her own space within his expansive family dynamic. The tension was palpable as she repeatedly confronted him about her position in his already complicated household. The situation became even more fraught as Kendra adamantly refused to be defined by Jock's public persona or his family dynamics. Adding fuel to this already volatile situation were the persistent rumors of Jock's infidelity, which cast a long shadow over their relationship. Love and Hip Hop captured Kendra's growing dissatisfaction and skepticism regarding Jock's commitment. In particularly poignant moments, Jock acknowledged his past indiscretions and ongoing temptations, which only intensified speculation about his fidelity. Despite these red flags, Kendra remained supportive, clinging to hope that their relationship would strengthen over time. However, even the most devoted fans could see their foundation of trust was fragile, evidenced by their frequent public disagreements. Interestingly, Jock appeared genuinely invested in making their marriage succeed, while Kendra maintained unwavering focus on her personal ambitions. Together, they attempted to reconcile their vastly different worlds and move beyond the constant chaos that seemed to follow them. However, beneath the surface, cracks were forming that would ultimately lead to their devastating split. The final disagreement that shattered their marriage centered around one crucial issue that neither could compromise on. Despite all their earlier challenges, they made it to the altar in 2021. Their wedding was celebrated as a triumphant new beginning, a chance to silence the skeptics and write their own love story story. But the happiness was short-lived when the topic of children emerged as a breaking point. When Kendra revealed her stance on not wanting children with Jock, it struck him like a bolt of lightning. His emotional confession reveals just how deeply this affected him. He saw having children together as the natural progression of their love story, a way to cement their bond and create something uniquely theirs. The raw pain in Jock's voice was unmistakable as he shared his desire to build a family with Kendra. This wasn't just about adding another child to his existing family. It represented something much more profound to him. He envisioned it as the ultimate expression of their love and commitment, a dream he held close to his heart. However, Kendra's perspective painted a completely different picture. After dedicating years to building her reputation in the legal field, she wasn't prepared to step back from her career to focus on motherhood. Her solution? "I can freeze my eggs," she declared, prioritizing her professional trajectory while keeping her future options open. But this practical approach to family planning unleashed an emotional tsunami that neither of them anticipated. Jock interpreted Kendra's decision to freeze her eggs as a devastating betrayal. In his mind, this wasn't just about postponing motherhood, it felt like she was planning for a life without him, preserving possibilities for a future that might not include him. The emotional chasm between them grew wider with each passing day. For Kendra, this wasn't about rejecting Jock. It was about maintaining her identity and protecting everything she'd worked so hard to achieve. Her resistance stemmed from a deeper place, refusing to bow to societal pressure that often forces women to choose between their professional aspirations and family life.
Well, Jasil and I have been in this for a real long time. So, and it's a lot of stuff like you guys are seeing this season where the whole world wasn't privy to, some of the stuff that Jasil and I was going through, or the time we separated or that we were broke up. Even while we were engaged or even while I was still wearing my ring, we had moments where it just was like not happening. But and things happen during those times.
Their marriage, which was meant to be about building a shared life, began crumbling under the weight of their fundamentally different visions. As tensions escalated, Jock started withdrawing emotionally. The discussions about children and Kendra's decision to freeze her eggs cut deep, leaving him feeling rejected and unvalued. In a moment of raw emotion, sources reveal that Jock confronted Kendra, saying, "If you're freezing eggs for someone else, I'm going to do what I want to do too." This wasn't just about starting a family anymore. It exposed a deeper divide in their relationship. Their heated exchanges became battlegrounds of hurt feelings and unspoken resentments. While Jock felt he had sacrificed significantly for their relationship, Kendra's unwavering stance on maintaining her independence felt like an insurmountable wall. Every conversation became charged with emotion, each word carrying the weight of their diverging paths. The breaking point arrived when Jock finally accepted that he couldn't continue in a marriage where his deepest desires were being dismissed. Reports from close sources reveal that Jock ultimately made the heart-wrenching decision to end things with Kendra. For many who had watched them overcome countless obstacles, this choice came as a shock. But for Jock, it felt inevitable. After everything they'd weathered together, his willingness to compromise on starting a family met with Kendra's unwavering stance. She wouldn't budge on her career aspirations or timing for motherhood. Jock found himself unable to accept a future that didn't align with his dreams and expectations. Though their emotional separation was unavoidable, their genuine love for each other made it all the more painful. Sometimes, even the strongest love can't bridge the gap between two different life visions.
I don't have to give no explanation to no goddamn body. If you understand, you understand.
Nah, what are you talking about? Like,
that's what it is.
You so goddamn big-headed and arrogant. You around here creating babies all over the globe, rocking a lot of household.
All of
You
it.
ignorant enough to not actually be able to tell my mama, tell my brother. You should answer them.
I will talk to whoever when I'm ready.
In the aftermath of their split, young Jock has focused his energy on healing and moving forward. He's thrown himself back into his music career while maintaining his dedication to his children. Sources close to him say he's embracing single life with a newfound perspective, taking the lessons learned from his marriage to Kendra as valuable life experience. In a deeply reflective moment, Jock acknowledged the harsh truth. Sometimes love alone isn't enough, especially when your futures are headed in different directions. Though the decision to end the marriage cut deep, it was necessary for both of them. Jock's post-divorce journey reveals a man who's finding strength in his music, his children, and his inner peace. He's showing remarkable resilience, refusing to let heartbreak define him, instead channeling his energy into creating a positive future with his family. Meanwhile, Kendra Robinson, ever the ambitious professional, has doubled down on her legal career with even more determination than before. Her post-divorce transformation showcases a woman who's emerged stronger and more focused than ever. Her professional goals remain unchanged, and her success continues to soar. Through it all, Kendra has become a powerful voice for modern women, declaring that a woman's worth isn't tied to motherhood. Her choice to prioritize her career and maintain control over her reproductive timeline reflects a growing movement among contemporary women who refuse to choose between their ambitions and love.
Like after we made our vows to move forward, that we won't even bring any of this up.
I didn't bring it up. People bringing it up.
As expected, social media has exploded with reactions to their split, creating a fierce debate among fans. Team Jock supporters defend his traditional views on marriage and family, arguing that wanting children is a natural expectation in a marriage. His desires for a family life are completely valid, one passionate fan wrote, sparking heated discussions across platforms. On the other side, Kendra's supporters are praising her unwavering commitment to her career and personal choices. The debate has ignited intense conversations about modern relationships, with one fan pointedly asking, "If you don't want children, why marry someone who clearly does?" Kendra's decision represents a modern, independent mindset that challenges traditional expectations of women in relationships. Supporters flood social media with messages of encouragement. Kendra chose to freeze her eggs. She's protecting her future. Another passionate comment emphasizes that women shouldn't be pressured into parenthood before they're ready. The overwhelming sentiment among her supporters is clear. They obviously love each other, but sometimes love isn't enough. Instagram comments reflect the complexity of their situation, highlighting how love and loyalty aren't always straightforward. The Jock and Kendra saga has sparked a worldwide conversation about relationships, personal choices, and the evolving nature of modern marriages. Their story resonates with so many couples facing similar challenges in their own relationships. At its core, this breakup underscores the crucial importance of shared values and future goals before marriage. Their experience proves that relationships require more than just love. They need mutual understanding, willingness to compromise, and aligned visions for the future. Without these fundamental elements, even the strongest bonds can dissolve. Both Jock and Kendra made choices rooted in their individual needs and priorities, teaching us all a valuable lesson about self-awareness. Under immense pressure, Jock realized he couldn't continue in a marriage where his dream of having children remained unfulfilled, while Kendra stood firm in protecting her autonomy and career aspirations. Their journey serves as a powerful reminder that sometimes walking away from a relationship, though painful, is the right choice. It raises the age-old question, is love enough to sustain a partnership, or are shared goals and values more critical to long-term success? What are your thoughts? Was Jock justified in ending things, or should they have tried harder to work through their differences? Share your perspectives in the comments below, and don't forget to like, submit, and subscribe for more updates on this developing story. The Jock and Kendra split forces us all to reflect on what truly makes a marriage work and what happens when those essential pieces just don't align. Their story reminds us that sometimes the bravest thing we can do is acknowledge when love isn't enough to bridge the gap between two different life paths.